All right. So in this video, we have Dejon Zesty, Dejon Paul. And he is at Fig Community World. And he has broken his silence, okay, about what happened on No Jumper. And we also have clips of ADAM22 and his response to Dejon breaking his silence. Let's get right into it, shall we?
There was a lot going on with you. It's a lot of people that was denying your claims, and you know, wholeheartedly, they know the truth and they know what's going on. Yeah, and they're telling their side of the story, and your side of the story seems to be false in their eyes.
This is my first time being able to tell it.
Yeah,
and making everybody else say that it's false.
Yeah, because you know when you came in here, you hopped out of a wheelchair. When I seen you, you had the bandages and all that.
I was here before you. I was here before you. I was here before all y'all. Let's keep it honest.
I was here before all of y'all. Sorry about that, guys. I was here before all of you guys. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
You put a muffin on the wound.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What are y'all doing to me? Hey, what the hell?
Cameras in
I was here
He got his wheelchair for the first time to get a muffin.
I was here for all of y'all.
You was shot. You know what I'm saying? So take us. You was shot. You was shot. So look.
I would say I was grazed by a bullet.
Okay.
That's shot.
Power of.
Oh my goodness. Dejon saying he was grazed, bro. They saying you shot, bro. So what is it?
That's what people keep saying. They was like, a hit is a hit. If it contacted you,
you got shot.
I say I got.
Oh shit. Okay, let's see what ADAM22's got to say about this. Dejon.
Let's just jump right into it. So a lot of people think that the 22ster should logically be deeply upset about the stream that happened yesterday. I'm gonna let you know. When I saw the flyer and I saw that it was coming up, I was overjoyed. It's like the best thing that could possibly happen. Talk. Just keep talking. The more you talk, the more convinced I am that you don't have appropriate legal counsel, because the number one thing that they're going to tell you is stop talking. Let's also throw this out there. You are still technically an employee of No Jumper. You're just on like temporary leave due to the fact that you stopped showing up.
Yeah.
They.
Well, I say I got grazed by a bullet.
Okay, walk us through that.
Oh my goodness. So he's still actually employed by No Jumper. Oh my goodness. Woo, this just gets better and better.
Let's do that day, man.
Without saying anybody's name.
I got you. People keep saying, attorneys keep saying a hit is a hit. Everyone keeps saying that to me. Like if it made contact, it made contact. I believe in the power of words. I'm not inviting that into my life.
Okay.
I have people that have lost their life. I know people that have lost their life to that. So on March 25th, it was a Monday. I went in to do No Jumper News. I believe it was Flacco, Sharp, and myself. We did the news. We walk out. You guys know the building, so I don't have to explain everything. Mm-hmm. I walk out. I always sit at that conference table. You guys know the table. Right? I always sit right there, eat right there, be on my phone, get some work done. And that's exactly what I was doing. Flacco left. Sharp left. Adam was in his office with the door closed. So there's no other personality. No one else was there. There was no other No Jumper personality that was there who could even speak to the incident. I'm the only personality, sans Adam, who's in his office with the door closed, that was there.
Okay. So see, he's setting it up really good. He was the only one there. Him and the security guard. Adam's in his office. And that's it. It's just him and the security guard in there. That's it.
At the time. Minding my business at the table and just allow bang, boom, or what have you, goes off, and like the gun went off under the table is what I'm assuming.
And in addition to that,
he's assuming that the gun went off underneath the table. Okay. Assuming, allegedly. Woo. That sounds like something a sheriff would say. Let's continue.
Signed an NDA. Mm-hmm. So you're coming out and you're lying about an assault that allegedly happened at No Jumper, and you are lying because you do not have any evidence. And that was abundant.
Adam's saying he's lying. Oh my goodness. And we're going to find out too. Woo.
Clear to me when I saw some clips from that stream.
So a person was sitting next to you, which was a security guard.
He was at the table.
He was at the
security guard. The security guard.
Yeah, the security guard. Yeah. I mean, he
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a gun license.
The security guard.
Did you? Yeah, he doesn't.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time.
Oh, but you know that.
Without
now.
saying names.
I know that now. I didn't
Ain't
know.
saying that.
I didn't know
Unlicensed
that. I didn't
security
know
guard?
that at the time.
Oh my God.
But you know that now.
But I swear, I didn't know that at the time.
At the time,
I was
no
just sitting there
jumper
minding my
had an
business.
Unlicensed security. That's what these guys are saying. Okay? That's what Figmunity guys are saying. Unlicensed. Allegedly.
I look up after the gun goes off, and I feel the pain in my thigh, my left thigh.
Did you see him cleaning the gun at that time?
I wasn't paying attention to him. I was on my phone. I knew he was there, and I just said, "What's up?" But I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I was on my phone handling something.
And then you heard a shot go off.
Heard it, felt it underneath the table, all of that.
Did you call 911 there?
I did not call.
Did he say he did not see a gun?
Goes off, and I feel the pain in my thigh, my left thigh.
Did you see him cleaning the gun at that time?
I wasn't paying attention to him.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness. I believe that means that I did not see a gun. I was not paying attention. Oh my goodness. I'm not a lawyer, so I
was on my phone. I knew he was there, and I just said, "What's up?" But I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I was on my phone handling something.
And then you heard a shot go off.
Heard it, felt it underneath the table, all of that.
Did you call 911
He
there?
didn't see a gun.
I did not call 911.
So you got up and left.
I didn't-
He didn't see a blinky.
And drove to the hospital.
No, Josh took me to the hospital.
Oh, Josh.
If he did have a photo of a wound,
Josh took him to the hospital. Okay. So Josh was there too, but he's not saying where Josh was. This is crucial, man. We need to know where was Josh? Josh was somewhere in the building. He was somewhere, man. Where was he?
don't you think that he would have been trotting it out and showing the guys the same way that he was showing them the conversations?
Right.
Don't you think that if there was really a wound that it already would have been posted on Instagram? So yeah, you're under NDA, and the problem with the NDA is that a lot of times if you want to sue somebody for violating the NDA, then you're forced to basically like you're kind of fucked, because you have to be able to demonstrate that they did significant damage to your business or you. The thing is that I can't think of anything that would be more damaging to the reputation of my business than lying about an assault that took place at this business. And I can't think of anything dumber than being an active employee who's on temporary leave and going on a podcast and being so stupid that you got manipulated by handicapped/obese people to air out all the details. They obviously don't have your best interests in mind. They were laughing in your face from the...
Ooh. Yeah. This is why, well, that's why he don't like Figmunity, because they was making fun of him and saying that somebody was unlicensed. See, this is why Adam's not happy, and he's calling these guys obese over there at Figmunity World. Ooh, ouch.
Clips that I saw throughout the whole thing, they were clowning you jabroni. So not only have you gotten yourself into a position where you're significantly weakened from a legal standpoint, but you now also might have to lawyer up and fight the potential charges that could be coming down, or the potential lawsuit that could be coming from violating your NDA. Now, a lot of people have thrown it out there. A lawyer might be willing to take his case pro bono. And just, because they might be so confident in it.
It's a lot of man hours, though.
Are those same lawyers going to pro bono represent you when you're being sued by your past or current, I guess, employer?
Yeah, current.
Because you broke your NDA? I don't think so. I don't see anybody lining up for that. If you ask me, I could immediately destroy whatever kind of financial situation you have going on by forcing you to put down a retainer for a lawyer. And I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do that, but I've been talking to my lawyers all day about what we are planning. And so I don't want to let anything out of the bag too crazy, but trust me, what happened yesterday on stream was 100% good for me. Realistically, kind of good for the Figmunity guys.
Because you got numbers from it.
Exactly. And all bad for him. You dumb fuck.
Yes, I was taken to the hospital with my job.
Ooh. I don't know about that, Adam. I mean, I think you guys are going to kiss and make up, man. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's just be honest here.
And that's why the whole theory of me getting up, running, hopping, running out the building, all of that. What do you guys? But again, none of them were there.
To us, Adam.
Josh, I didn't drive myself to the hospital. Josh drove me to the hospital and was there in the ER room. The security guard followed us up there against my wishes and sat in the emergency room with us against my wishes. I'm like, I don't apologize profusely, like apologize maybe 1,000 times. And I'm like, I don't really want you here. It wasn't until my father showed.
I don't want you here. You get the hell out of here. You just popped the blinky off at me, boy.
That he respected him enough, I guess, to leave. Even Josh tried to stop him from coming in the hospital because I told him, like, I don't want him here. I saw him walking up. I'm like, that can't be him. Like, why is he here?
Yeah.
So Josh drove me to the hospital. I didn't drive myself to the hospital.
Yeah, we worked there for
I didn't
years.
drive myself back from the hospital.
So being shot, that's what they think. So nothing like really penetrated the skin is why they're saying you weren't actually shot and you can't take legal action to do anything, but you actually can though. So
I was grazed.
Yeah,
I was grazed. I had medical.
And they have a medical report of that.
Correct. I went to Providence Hospital.
Raised the shot, by the way.
Near. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I said with power words, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Providence Hospital is like maybe like five
We know where
10
it's at,
minutes.
yeah.
Right. By from the office. I don't want to give out the location, nothing, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So from there, what are you thinking there? Are you saying, you know what, I need to take legal action, or are you texting your ex-employer, you know what I'm saying, your boss, and like where are you at in the headspace?
Well, when I got to the hospital, Adam texted me, and those are the text messages I showed.
Oh, the screenshot text messages.
He texted me that while I was at the hospital. Talking about let's keep it off the podcast and all that shit. And I was just focused on making sure. They ran like 4 x-rays on me. I wanted to make sure because they found my coworkers found 2 bullet fragments underneath the table as well as the casing. So if you find bullet fragments, I want to make sure there's no bullet fragment in my thigh.
Bullet for what? Wait a minute. There's no police report from what I understand. So, I mean, these so-called fragments that he's talking about, that could be anything, my friend.
They ran like 4 x-rays on me when I was at the hospital to make sure that there was nothing lodged into my thigh because there was a graze mark and I just wanted to make sure, but fortunately there wasn't anything lodged in my thigh. Nothing
Found in his thigh, okay? Except a little churches and chicken juice. That's about it, son. That's about it.
So was it your decision to leave that platform?
Oh, excuse me, Popeye's chicken.
Or is it a legal decision to where you can't be there anymore?
No, it was definitely my decision. I took no jumper out of my bio. I was asked to come back on several dates. If you give me a moment, I could pull up the actual dates I was asked to come.
So he took himself, yeah. So ADAM22 was not lying. The 16th of Nashua was not lying when he said you quit showing up.
Back in April, listen to your music stream, news, this day, that day, and I'm like, no. I respectfully declined. I felt like I respectfully declined.
What the fuck were you thinking? Now, and on top of that, you said that.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. The 16th, boy.
Help them numbers wise.
Yeah,
Let's just talk about where they're at versus where we're at. They did the same numbers with him airing out what could possibly be the most dramatic, most insane storyline in the history of No Jumper. They got the same numbers that we got by me, you, Rick Baby, and Sharp sitting around kicking it, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And that really is telling about where we're at and where they're at. Do you remember when I started calling them reaction channels?
Right.
And it seemed very hyperbolic. It was like,
I know you ain't making fun of my reaction channel. the 16th of Nashua. Come on, man. I'll go in on you.
Obviously, I was kind of taking the piss. I was giving them a hard time, etc. Never did I ever imagine that we would arrive at a time like this in which they really are one-trick ponies and only have one.
I have you over there begging for the Sharpie juice, mister. You know what's up. You know what it is.
Thing to fall back on, which is interviewing our former employees. I don't know what they're going to do when that kind of runs out, because it already feels like, holy shit, you only got like 9K off of like the most dramatic storyline that you could possibly imagine. Also false storyline that you could ever imagine in the history of No Jumper. You got 9K. We had 9K from listening to Sharp talk about God knows what, from talking about why Almighty doesn't like him.
There was a lot going on with you.
I love it. We're going to stop it right here. Let me go all the way to the end. Bang. This was a good video. This is my first time piecing one together. We're trying to do a little sheriff's work. I didn't have the sheriff in this one, but we're trying to be a little more sheriff-like. As you can see, Sharp and Almighty, they are at it. And that will be my next video, folks. So y'all know what to do. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.